I mean, I've got to be quick today. The battery's low on my headset. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. I hope you're good. I had to use that image, I'm sorry. You know why. I had to use that image if you played the game before. Of course, Game Awards was over the weekend, well last week, end of last week I should say. There was a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer, amongst other things. But us being us, me being me, we'll have a look into it. Frame by frame-ish. This one's not as it's a damn good trailer, don't get me wrong, but it's not as juicy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Apart from the, you know what, but no, it's good. It's good. I misspoke. It's good. Yeah. Let's get into it, shall we? Are you ready? I've got my whiteboard. I've got my pen. I don't think I need it, to be honest. It's not as my thoughts on this aren't as complex as as our thoughts as a unity, I should say, aren't as complex as the past couple of trailers and the past couple of instances with developers. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Where's my pen? Fuck's sake. Right. First things first. This pops up all the time. The world would be saved, but were you? Probably referring to... Yeah, fuck it. Blowing the can open again. Please leave if you've not played any Final Fantasy VII stuff at all. Or you don't care about spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, get a cup of tea. Do what you need to do. Yeah, but I this is clearly talking about, I probably alluding to Aerith's death, or I mean, it could be talking to Cloud, or maybe Arzak. Let's go a bit deeper. So this opening scene is again the bit from Crisis Core, is it? Of course it is. I don't know why I fucking started there. Sorry. You get mixed up with all the crises, you know what I'm saying? So, bit there. You can feel every single bullet.
Every single bullet.
2 questions. 1. Who the fuck is he talking to? Right. I have a guess. Do you know what I'm saying? But who the fuck is he talking to? 1. And 2. Does that mean that he can feel himself, even though he survived per se, he can feel himself die? Is that what it's saying? It seems that way. And that bullet looks like it's got it in right in between the eyes, mate, right there. So I don't know, mate. And here he is. Like I said, I've wanted this dude to show his face since about chapter 15 of the first game remake. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if someone knows what the is going on, it is this gentleman here getting Cosmo Canyon in his fucking observatory, mate. I was going to call it cosmology then, but I'll stop myself. This guy's going to know. Now, the question again, I will say this trailer asks more questions than it does answer sort of things. The only thing it does is answer is Sid. You know what I mean? The Ire manifests once more.
Do not underestimate this foe.
Right. When I first watched this trailer, I thought it was underneath Cosmo Canyon. This dude, Gene Attack. I don't know if you remember this boss from the first game. I was like, oh, that's clearly Cosmo Canyon. You know, they're fighting that dude. Of course they are. Like, do you know what I mean? But then it's like Vincent's in the house again. Everybody, calm down, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I get back to the scene. I get the feeling. As do I think. Look, what's this? Is that fire? It looks a bit whisperish. You know what I'm saying? Are they back? Because I don't know how many of them there are. Was that all of them in the first game? Was there another group of them? Are they just? Did they just keep repopulating, if you will? Is Cosmo Canyon the base? I don't fucking know. But, yeah, it's the Battle of the G. I think was it Cosmo Canyon. Let me just Cave of the G. Blah, blah. Cave of the G is. That's the that's where his father, Red 13's father, is. Do you know what I mean? He is actually a hero. Spoiler again, but you should have left if you care about spoilers. Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? Are the Whispers going to come back and interfere? Say, "Whoa, Zack, what the fuck are you doing, mate?" Bang. It is what it is, mate.
Underestimate this foe.
We've I have noticed as well. It only shows Red and Barrett. Doesn't show our main man Cloud. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't show anyone else, to be honest. So it could be anyone. But I've noticed that bit of materia on Red 13 there. What a fucking legend. Again, this is the bit, obviously, under the Nibelheim mansion, where you get Vincent.
What am I?
That was nothing. You know what I mean? That was nothing. I'm still going to go through it frame by frame. Of course I am. That's what I do, mate. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. Nothing there. Now, this dude, Biggs, right, should be dead. OG, he's dead. Yeah? New G is alive. But is it alive here? On ZG for Zack. Gangster, I don't fucking know. So, I'm just going to let it play out just for a second.
What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass.
Now, many people that don't believe in the double, triple timeline thing, which I always thought was preposterous. Like, how can you not? How can you have that opinion? If you do think that, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry, but can you let me know? Let me know what's going on. Because I just my assumption, my belief is that when the Whispers passed and Zack broke destiny, if you will, these two are dead. At this point in the game, these two are dead, right? I don't know where the fuck them, somewhere in Midgar. I'm just going to assume somewhere in Midgar. But at the end of Remake, you're sort of led to believe that Biggs is alive and well and blah, 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 blah. He's in the children's home in the bed. I'm just wondering now, after watching this, is the end of Remake where... Did I say Sid? I meant Biggs if I said Sid. I'm so sorry. The end of Remake was that... I'm just going to call it Zack's timeline. Do you know what I'm saying? Just for the record, I believe there's 3 timelines. There's OG timeline, the original game. There's remake timeline, and then there's Zack Alive remake timeline, whatever you want to call that one. And in the other trailer, yeah, so it's here. Let me just play this for just a little while.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible.
This is the Summer Game Fest trailer, and early on this year. Barrett's dead. Tifa's dead.
Amidst the wreckage of the
Dead.
expressway,
Dead.
search and rescue operations are already
Red's
in
dead.
progress.
Aerith's there somewhere as well. Right. Back to this.
What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass.
So, there you go. Barrett and Tifa were in that wreckage just then. Jesse obviously on the pole of the pillar, and Wedge gets crushed. But boom. Now that could potentially only pass for one timeline, which is the one Zack's alive in. If those are continually connected, that scene I've just shown you and this now. Now, what am I doing? Yeah, it's back at, yeah, so they're all there. Some people believe that this is propaganda created by Shinra just to say, no, Avalanche are dead, the eco-terrorists are gone, don't worry, everything's fine. I genuinely believe that's not the case. I have nothing to back that up. I don't think I've seen any developer commentary or any developer quote that suggests otherwise, but I have nothing to back that up other than I just believe that there's two sort of crossroads of destiny thing going on, do you know what I'm saying? But Biggs is alive and cool. And I was wondering, who's that going to party up with? Because you imagine Cloud's going to be a bit fucked up for most of his story in that game. Maybe that Cloud will just fizzle out into nothing because go back to the double timeline thing. How can you... There's two Clouds. Because he's got him on his back and he's also fucking off the calm at the end of Remake. So it's like, what? I don't understand. If you believe there's one continuity, one timeline, please let me know. Give me some thoughts, mate. Because I'm all for this, mate. I'll love it, as you can tell. Moving on. This is... fuck. I forgot what that fucking city's called. Calm, I think? Yeah. This is the ship, cargo ship. Is it a cargo ship? It's just a ship that goes to Junon. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone else remembers just fine.
And then it's the... It's obvious where that is, right? Golden Saucer. And Madam M is there. Living the dream.
Remembers just fine. And no thing.
Coral. Fuck yeah. Coral looks sick.
I've got no right knowing.
Obviously these
It's okay. You saved me before. Now it's
the new attack, mate.
Is it you, or is it the pooch? I'm just messing with you. That there is our man. When
That dude, I believe, is a new character. I can't find anyone that resembles this gentleman in the original game. Let me just... There he is. So he's the kingpin of Coral Prison. Solemn Gus is flamboyant as he is, smooth talking, and to the healthy dose of no showmanship. And it's little wonder that the dregs of the Dust Bowl have flocked to him. He's a great and wash leader, basically. So he's the Corneo-ish person of that. Again, going back to Biggs. After surviving the fall of Sector 7 plate, Biggs awoke to find that he's the last remaining member of the ill-fated anti-Shinra rebels Avalanche. Having recovered from his injuries, he now seeks revenge against the company that murdered his comrades. Oh. Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, back to the trailers.
there is our man.
When fate sets us a
Dio's here.
challenge, we must rise to meet it. Are you
He's
ready?
the one that bushed out of the prison, isn't he? He looks sick though, doesn't he? And in the background, I won't see anyone really. Let me check. I can't see anyone.
To meet it. Are you ready to rumble?
Aaron.
What do you want? There is. Oh yeah. Sid is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm waiting for this. I thought they'd do Sid at Game Awards. Here he is. Shinra don't own the skies. They couldn't stop me even if they tried. Sid Highwing, a road pilot of reputable skill, runs a shuttle service out of various abandoned airstrips. After Cloud and Company flag him down, he flies them around the globe in his beloved tiny Bronco, which I can't wait for, by the way.
Is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Now, come back. Sid, looks fucking sick. He's 32 as well, by the way. I mean, most of the people that played Final Fantasy VII back in the day are now older than this gentleman, and he's took the piss out of because he's dead old in the original game. But that it seems a bit out of character because maybe they altered him a bit, but in the original game, he's just first and foremost a bit of a selfish, you know what? I don't want to say because I love Sid, but he's a selfish twat.
Is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
And obviously the voice is perfect, because of course it is. This is obviously Rocket Town in the background, I think. Looks like it. There's a... Yeah.
I can do for you. I want to help.
There you are. There are some summons, mate. It's the big Titan. It's a nice shot, that, isn't it? That is sick. What over here? They've tweeted a lot, sorry, the main account. You'll probably see a few things we'll talk about in a minute. There is Titan. Introducing Titan, a titanic colossus whose arms of stone can rend the earth and your enemies asunder. It's Titan, alright? You know what I'm saying? It's Phoenix. Obviously Titan and Phoenix, a bit of a Final Fantasy 16 kind of thing. Probably not, but you know, maybe. Yeah, sick. Phoenix. No. Bird possessed of exquisite beauty and wings of brilliant flame, Phoenix not only flies about the battlefield, assailing foes with blisteringly hot attacks, also heals about his wounds. There you go, mate. Read that in a second. Yeah, this one, I was like, what the fuck is this? When I first saw this trailer, I was like, bruh. Like, what is this nonsense? And of course, Final Fantasy needs another Bahamut. Do you know what I'm saying? This Bahamut arisen, a massive dragon covered in resplendent red scales. Beg your pardon. My English is terrible. Cuts off any possible escape routes with its lightning quick speed and decimates its enemies with both sharp claws and a veritable arsenal of weaponry. I'm in, mate. Let's go. I love Bahamut, so let's go. Then the trailer had me. Excuse me. The trailer had me, but at this point, I'm in. I'm waiting for this bit. The Bahamut, Bugenhagen, and this gentleman in a second.
Look at me, Barrett. You think
And for those that don't know, that is Dine. That's Marlene's actual father. Barrett's old best friend. You know, okay, let's read what the tweet says. You took everything from me, everything and everyone. Talking to Barrett, obviously. Dine was once Barrett's closest friend. Back when the two used to make their living in the coal mines of Coral. Now he's a wanted man with a gun grafted to his left arm, and his current whereabouts are unknown. Now, it's a very emotional bit in the original game because I'll let him say something.
to see what her father's become?
Yeah, but people are upset that he's lost his purple hair, and I just imagine this dude with purple hair, and it wouldn't. Maybe it would. It could have been done a bit more subtle, but yeah, there's a fight in the original game, which is just Barrett and Dine just shooting each other to bits. It's fucking so emotional what happens to him, and to see this bit in HD, you know, to see how that plays out. See, they might dive a bit deeper because they'll have more time to tell that story. Perhaps talk about the ex-wives and stuff, and Marlene's mother, and I know it was Dine's ex-wife or wife or whatever. But and Barrett's face, I'm sure It's going to be wonderful. But again, I can't see any clues in this thing.
Barrett, you think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
So that, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that, mate.
Promise not.
And this is new. I assume this is... is it Aerith's house? It's probably Aerith's house. I can't tell.
When she wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her.
Obviously, Marlene talking about Sephiroth there killing Aerith. Which, a spoiler, happens in the original game. End of this one. Forgotten Capital, let's go, baby. Again, clouds in the background. Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Promise not to tell? When she wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her.
Yeah, then we have the song. I'm probably going to mute this bit because you know what Square are like with the music. Let's go. Now, I know, sorry. This is that Jesse? That's the question. Do you know what I mean? Is this Jesse from original game? His original group, a member of Avalanche. Let's have a look. 2 seconds. Yeah, so you tell me, is that just horses for course? I'm unsure. You know. Oh, yeah, I really don't know. I think it is. It's the eyes, man. What do you think? What do you think? It was her dream to play at the Golden Saucer, and if she's not the main event, obviously, but if she's on stage, then maybe, mate. It was that's the play. What this play? Yeah. Nice song, mate. There he is. Oh, sorry. No fags in his eyes, in his thing. Cigarettes, sorry, if you're American. And there's Diane and Barrett. I keep stopping him, so sorry. It's Diane and Barrett there. He's obviously, that's the part where it says, look after Marley and you fucking bastard. You know what I mean? Fuck, man. Who are they looking at there? Is it Aerith on stage? Is it Jesse? One of the big theories is you're going to go to the Gold Source and be like, oh, Jesse's there. And she's not going to recognise you. It's just been like an anomaly, if you will, like a rift kind of thing in the timeline nonsense. I don't know, maybe. There she is, lying in bed because at the end of Intergrade, you go to the church. You don't go anywhere. Zack goes to the church, and yes, everyone's a bit upset, crying a bit, and I just assumed Aerith was dead, but maybe she's just unconscious. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like That's got to be Aerith's house, isn't it? Where Marlene and all them are. Don't know how Marlene's at Aerith's house. Maybe she was at the children's place and Elmira adopted her that way. Who knows? Carrying on. And how did Aerith meet all them? It doesn't matter. That's a question for another day, I guess. Now they know exactly, listen to me, exactly what they are doing with that. Those that don't know, this is very likely the scene where Aerith gets impaled by Sephiroth's sword. I always thought, like, since the end of Remake, and it was like, oh, maybe you can save this person. Perhaps Tifa's going to die dead. Why the fuck would Tifa die? It doesn't make any sense to the story, right? It just doesn't. Sorry. What? The fuckers for doing this. He's a twat, the one in Nomura. If he had, it probably had a lot to do with this trailer. But I always think that. Sorry, I always thought that the player would be not tricked, but sort of ushered into thinking that they're able to save Aerith, where in reality she'll probably have to die to be able to cast Holy and stop Meteor from hitting the Earth and destroying it. That'll bring the life back to the live stream and that's all that shit, mate. Maybe she always thought maybe she's not going to die here, but as you can see, wait a minute. I only saw the feather. Is that Whisper? That's a Whisper, isn't it? Here. Is that just smoke? You can. There's a hood, right? There's a cape. Fuck's sake. There's another one. That's just smoke. It looks more like smoke there, to be honest. On the right hand side of her head. What does it come? It's just firing it. That looks like just fire.
Underestimate this foe.
Maybe the whispers are back. Oh, that looks like a whisper, doesn't it? I know it's smoke. That just does. I just assume that was smoke. Do you know what I mean? Like aura of Sephiroth, but it just looks like. I think it is, you know. And I always thought that at the end of this is probably at the end, somewhere near the end of this game, that the two timelines of Remake and Zack collide here. Maybe there's another rift and bang. And that's when Zack and Cloud fight off the Whispers, save Aerith here, and chase Sephiroth into the sunset, leading up to the new game where it's Zack and Cloud versus the weapons and Sephiroth's kicking off and all that shit. Maybe that is them. Sorry, I've missed a bit. Sorry.
Please, I'm begging you. Lend me your strength.
But lend me your strength is obviously asking to help with Holy. But that's at the end of the whole thing. So maybe it isn't. Maybe they found a way to sort of knock it out of the park early. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's about it. PlayStation 5 exclusives. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. Yeah. Hope I got everything. If I missed something, I feel like I missed something. I definitely feel like I missed something. If I have, let me know in the down here. But again, theorize with me what you're saying. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think the game's going to kick off? I just assume that it's going to be in the back of the train on the way to the flashback scene. It's going to start there. The bit the content creators and the press played at wherever it was. Maybe just starts there. You Sephiroth 11 fuck out of everyone. You know. See, these trailers are getting a bit too. We're showing you a bit too much here. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just a bit trepidatious about what, because the last launch trailer just spoiled, out of context, spoiled pretty much the first part of the remake, basically. Out of context and loosely did. If you knew what they were talking about, it spoiled it a lot. If you watch that launch trailer now, knowing what we know now, it's like, oh Jesus. Because I remember a lot of the reviewers were like, what the fuck is this trailer? It's proper, breaks everything. I'm just a bit worried that the launch trailer for this will do the same. Again, you're getting one of these either way, probably. But, you know, like, subscribe, dislike if you fucking disagree with everything I said. Again, if you are a singular timeline person, just fucking let me know what your thoughts are on that. Because that's not something I agree with, but I'm open to all of it, mate. I love this shit. Yeah, let me know what you're doing in February. Got a big month in February, massive month in February. So yeah, I can't wait. But until then, keep it casual, everybody. Thanks for watching, and peace.